Hole 1. A daunting tee shot from the white tee over the River Yugi. A drive of about 220 to 250 yards with a draw favouring the left will leave a yardage of 80 to 120 yards and the best angle of attack to the elevated green. Hole 2. Straightforward par 3 up the hill. Don't chase a red flag cut on the front of a well-guarded bunkered green. Favour an extra club or two to allow the ball to release up the green and run back down to a big backstop. Hole 3. Another drive favouring a draw shot will leave the easiest approach. However, make sure you clear the fairway bunker at around 220 yards down the left. A sloping green from back to front and left to right could leave a very tricky putt if you approach from the wrong side of the hole. Hole 4. A tight tee shot required here, with two well-placed bunkers down that right-hand side at 200 to 220 yards, and out of bounds all the way down the left. A straight tee shot of 220 to 250 yards leaves an approach shot of 150 to 180 yards over a penalty ditch to a well-guarded bunkered green. The approach shot to miss is long right, that leaves a chance to get up and down for par. Hole 5. A hole that doglegs left to right slightly, and the fairway cambers left to right. A drive up the right-hand side of the fairway opens up for a better attack angle to the green. The second shot plays longer than looks due to being uphill, and with bank 50 yards short of the green, hides the green. Advice will be to take one club more and aim for left centre, as banking up the left will feed the ball back onto the green. Hole 6. The longest par 3 on the course that usually plays into a 1 or 2 club wind. A very demanding mid to long iron to find the green. Green is well bunkered both left and right, and no real bailout area. Green slopes from left to right, so anything slightly left will feed back to the middle of the green. A par 3 into the wind on this hole is to be respected. Hole 7. The valley hole is aptly named, teeing from above hitting down into the valley. Finding fairway is a must for this hole to have any chance of flag hunting. Again, a well-guarded green with bunkers. If the flag is front left, the pin will be very difficult to access due to a small knoll protecting the flag. Middle of the green and 2 putts, a must here. Hole 8. The first of 2 par 5s on the course. A local yardstick here for a good drive is if you can drive it off the plateau. This leaves you with your best chance to get up in 2, but a drive too far might be blocked out with a big mound in the middle of the fairway at around 270 to 300 yards. A layup shot leaves you with an uphill third approach shot. Be very wary not to be past a back left or right pin placement. Hole 9. Stroke index 1 on the card, and a very demanding par 4 at 457 yards, as it usually plays into or downwind. A tee shot to the left edge of the fairway will release down of the plateau, leaving around 200 yards to the green. For your approach shot, be aware that the ball tends to run on from 20 to 30 yards short of the green. No bunkers on this hole, but a visual narrowing to the green requires an accurate approach. Green runs from front to back and left to right. Hole 10. Cottage, or locally known as Jenny's, a short par 3 that is well bunkered. Target here is middle of the green. The place not to be is in the 2 back bunkers, as green runs from back to front, quite severely in places. Hole 11. The start of the run back to the clubhouse. Target line here is up the left edge of the fairway. Look for the bottom lump on the horizon line for your target. The green slopes severely from back to front, so be aware of a back flag placement on fast greens. Hole 12. A good drive again towards the middle to left of fairway, but missing the bunker up the left-hand side, leaves a shot of around 100 yards to a blind green, due to the mound short left. Green is fairly flat, but well bunkered to the left. Again, middle of the green yardage is the play. Hole 13. Downhill drive gathers good distance with ball running out right to left. Be aware of 3 hidden bunkers from the tee that lie next to the 5th green. Good drive should leave a mid to long iron into a fairly flat green with only 1 bunker to the right. Hole 14. Playing from an elevated white tee box, a downwind drive may travel too far and run into the ditch that crosses the fairway. A drive of around 240 to 250 yards is perfect layup to allow to attack a well-bunkered flat green. Hole 15. Back away from the clubhouse for the next 2 holes. A drive at the 2 humps in the middle of the fairway is the target. You may have a blind second shot due to the 2 fairway humps to a very severely sloping green from front to middle and back to middle. Local knowledge here will be to play a shot 5 to 10 yards short of front edge and allow ball to release into the centre of the green. Hole 16. Last par 3 on the card, and some say may be the best par 3 on the course. A green protected by 5 pot bunkers demands an accurate tee shot into a green that runs from left to right. A pin on the left of the green is to be taken on with caution. A ball travelling too long may travel further than first thought, due to the slope running off the back of the green. Hole 17. A blind tee shot, but with a little knowledge, will help you find fairway. Locals use the church spire as a target line. Anything with a soft draw or fade should easily find the fairway. There are 2 fairway bunkers, but these are well right off the tee. A mound-protected sunken green is what you are faced with. Not usually a long shot into this green, but better off hitting the number called for here. Green is fairly flat, but has subtle breaks. Hole 18. Heading home. A big drawing drive will roll out down the last fairway. If you are taking the green on in 2, be aware that the fairway slopes from right to left, so the greenside bunkers up the right are a good line. The green slopes from back to front and right to left. This leaves for a tricky approach and or eagle or birdie chase.